When taking a look at the American Creed documentary, there are a lot of different ideas and themes shown that support as well as show resistance to the idea of the American dream. Many of the ideas shown in the documentary explain why one should be proud to be an American rather than to resent it. Some examples of why you should be proud to be an American are the freedoms that we have, the opportunities for those of us in our country, the quality of life as well. Some of the freedoms that we have that other countries don't is the ability to express ourselves, the right to. We can say what's on our mind, how we're feeling that day, or how we're feeling about a general topic. Discussions, debates, all the time on all social media platforms and whatever others choose to express themselves on. Some of the differences between our countries and others is we're allowed to talk about our government officials, our dislike, our distrust of the government, how things are being ran. While in other countries, speaking out against the government or government officials could lead to the disappearance of you, or the threats of jail time or threats of harm to your family if you don't back down or delete, whatever it may be. A lot of countries are a lot more strict with the public having their own thoughts. Let's put it that way. Another right that we have that other countries don't is, not other countries, but some other countries, is the right to bear arms. Second Amendment right for us, we can apply to get a weapons permit, and then it gets cleared by, I'm pretty sure, the ATF and then other government corporations to make sure that if you have a gun, you won't go out and cause havoc. That's basically what it means. We have other opportunities that other countries don't have. We have more jobs, opportunities. You can look out your window and see a building and, oh, they might have a job opening, or the McDonald's on the street just had a job opening, or maybe a corporate office needs someone to come in and they interview for a career position, whatever it may be. There's plenty of job opportunities within reasonable distance, depending on where you live, obviously. There's also the opportunities to have careers. Turn those jobs, those minimum wage paying jobs, into a career. Become a manager, whatever, move your way up the ladder, move to a better part, get more money, get a nicer house, so be it. There's a lot of opportunities for Americans. Another point is the quality of life is much, much better than other countries. By quality of life, I mean the quality of living. So there's grocery stores around the corner, there's convenience stores, there's lumber yards, whatever it may be that you need for that day or that given month, whatever it is. You have more than reasonable access to get to it. Some countries don't have electricity, can't even have electricity, running water. We have running water, we have, waste management, people come and collect trash. All the chances and the things that make life good and manageable for those, struggling to find a job and whatnot, have that on hand with the ability to have that just down the street or whatever it may be. Some points that people make against why you shouldn't want to be an American or support the American dream is that it's unfair to minorities. This, however, is not true. Minorities are being accepted as much as a higher rate as a white person may be. A lot of corporations and businesses are expanding and making sure that there's equal pay for different minorities, different races, your background, whatever it may be, male, female, doesn't matter. Equal pay for the work that is done. So if you're the best fit for the job, you should be getting the job, and you will get the job. There are people obviously that are a little bit more biased, and that's just not how it should be. But majority of the United States has the ability to make it fair for minorities in the workforce to get the jobs they deserve and get the pay they deserve as well. Another point made against being an American or following the American dream or in support of the American dream is that it's difficult to escape the current situation that you're in. I understand why some people may say this, but although you may be in poverty, the system is able to provide the certain funds or the food stamps, if it's need be, for you to get the food that you need to eat or to put on the table for you and your kids to make it through the day, make it through the next day, the rest of the week, until you can get enough money to pay for it yourself. There's a lot of ways to escape the situation that people are in. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's very much possible. There's job opportunities all over the place. Anywhere you can buy something, there's a job opportunity. Anywhere a building that's not, a state-made building, you can find a job in a state-made building as well. There's plenty of ways to escape the situation you're in and better yourselves and better your children's lives or better your parents' lives or whatever, just by having the ability to just do it. You can do whatever you need to do to better yourself within the law, of course. But those reasons don't counteract the pros. So being an American and supporting the freedoms we have, the opportunities we have, the quality of life that we have that other countries don't is why being an American is so great. Why you should want to be an American rather than live somewhere in a third world country and have to walk 6 miles to get your water, not be able to take a shower every day because you just can't. You don't have the access to the water. You don't have the pipes. You don't have the electricity. You don't have heat. You don't have anything. That's why being an American, having the chance to put food on the table or, I don't know, go see a Broadway show, something, entertainment, just live your life and have an enjoyable experience is why America is very, very good for that. And providing equal opportunities for everyone. The melting pot of the world. What more can you ask for?